Hey there and happy Thursday. So coming to you with some more inspiration with some retiring products before they're gone or too late to get, and also combining that with current products too. Nothing new, but just things that are carrying over that are a delight to use together. And so coming to you with my favorite color, blue. I kind of sound like Sesame Street when I say that, featuring the color blue today. So hi there, Joyce. I really have enjoyed using the Heart and Home suite of products, and a lot of you have too. And there's Lisa. Lisa's gonna love today's card too, because it's featuring blue. And I also was kind of excited about today's card because it's a birthday card, and I thought, you know what, this could be for males or females. Sometimes it's hard to always come together with something that's masculine, that doesn't involve like specific activities that guys like and such too. So I think today's card might fit that, and it's simple and easy too. So maybe it's one of those that you might look at the dimensions and, you know, measurements and kind of do your own layout with what you have on hand too, and that's always fun. So my iPad's going. Let me get my camera turned around so you can see it better up close and personal. Yeah, yesterday I took the day off to get more organizing done in my craft room, and I tell you, I think everybody feels this way when you organize any room, whether it's your kitchen or anything. It's just so much fun today to come in here and make today's card for you because of that. Hi there, Kay. So have a perfect birthday, and it's bringing to you products from the mini catalog here, and I went through my last chance, and things that are retiring from this card, I might just hit those right away, are the papers. So this paper here is the same package as this, the Heart and Home, and then hi Julie. Let's see what else. I thought there was, oh yeah, the paper, and then the denim ribbon. I love this denim ribbon just because it's blue, because it actually looks really denim-y. It's kind of got a nice, fun, fabric-y look to it. So those are the two retiring products from this. And let's see. So where they are found is on page, when I go to the Heart and Home suite, the whole collection is kind of shown here. Today I'm not using the dies, but I am using the stamp set for the sentiments. I'm using my Hive 3D embossing folder. That's carrying over. I'm using the ribbon here, which is retiring. It is let's see, that is 30% off. So instead of $7, it's $4.90. And then I'm using the matte dots. Those are carrying over, so no rush to get those. And then the fun paper here, which is so pretty, that is a 10% savings at $10.35. So that's on page 59 of the mini catalog that is retiring at the end of this month. And before I came live, I double checked everything just to make sure that that it's still in stock too, because that's always helpful, right? So just using the stamp sets, like I said, that's carrying over that whole bundle. But I thought when I first got this paper, it was really interesting. It's probably the only paper package that I've gotten that seems like it's really not coordinating. So you see some of the Misty Moonlight color in here, which has retired, but often when I would use this type of thing, either the ink or pretty papers, I would often coordinate that with Night of Navy anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. And then it brings in some greens and some of the like crushed curry and the other favorite color, that cinnamon cider and stuff. And so it's kind of just bringing in all this. But on the back side, if you love basic gray and kind of that whole wood grain look here, the back sides of all these papers have some sort of pattern with that too, which is really nice. So like I said, this is 10% off. Hi there, Sheila. Good to have you on here. But my color combination today, card base thick white, and then I'm bringing in, like I said, lots of Night of Navy, and then a couple different patterns of the Heart and Home Designer Series paper. So I kind of like this one. It gives it kind of a Dutchy feel, but yet, like I said, it can be great for masculine if you need a card for that. But I think any female would like today's card too, and that's the wood grain look there. And this kind of has that cinnamon cider, the bee paper, but I really liked this kind of angled pattern there too, with the shiplap or the whiteboard look to it. Hi there, Lois. Good to have you on here. Whoops, let me go like this so I don't get confused when I'm taping it down. I think what I'm going to do is start with just doing some embossing, and that's the only thing I'm going to need my cut and emboss machine for today. So like I said, I'm going to start with using the Hive 3D embossing folder. Hi, Kathy. Good to have you on here. Whoops. Let me grab the embossing folder, not the packaging. Okay, and this piece of cardstock here is cut 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to feed this into my folder here. And like I said, it's a 3D embossing folder. Oops, felt like I had it at just a little bit crooked angle. Because it's 3D, then I'm only going to use my thick platform number 1 here, and then that specialty plate number 4. Those are the only 2 things I need to put that through. And if you guys ever have questions with like your layering of things, please let me know so I can help you out. And then that comes out, if it doesn't want to stick here. I always think this kind of looks like the bottom of a tread of a tennis shoe, but I want kind of the hive look here, and I love that. So that's going to be this, and then I'm just going to kind of build on this. And this is where I'm pulling this. So I cut this 5 1/4 by 1.5 inches, and now this I'm going to tape directly onto that embossed piece. I thought about cutting this down just a little bit narrower and then having 2 pieces, but it's kind of easier. I don't know, I think you guys would agree with me if you do a lot of paper crafting. Sometimes I think it's easier to just keep the whole piece on here to have a nice surface to tape this onto, so everything's really nice and sturdy, especially when the next step is putting on some ribbon. It's easier to tie things around. It gives it a sturdier base to do that. So with this denim ribbon, I'm just going to kind of eye like a little bit of overlap on each side here, and then snip that. And I always like to show you what it looks like here. So this is the denim 3/8 inch ribbon. Like I said, this is retiring, so it's on sale for $4.90 for a big spool. And I'm just going to put some adhesive a little bit on the top and the bottom there, like so. And now I can lay this on top and just kind of press it into the back, and then just come down the rest of the card and press that in the back like so. I'm not going to worry about putting any adhesive, any extra on the front, because it's going to get covered up with another layer and such. Now with this being pretty pretty rough or pretty textured, I'm going to kind of set aside the regular seal that I use, and I'm going to bring out my Stampin' Seal Plus. And this is just a little bit sturdier. I use this when I have like 3D projects or really textured paper that I want a good stickiness to, and that went on there really well. Every once in a while when I have textured cardstock like this, it might want to pull that up when I use it. If that seems like it's more of a problem with you, some people just kind of eye where this layer is going to go onto your cardstock, and then they actually just apply this in that area, because then it won't pull away like you might have problems with. So just kind of want to pass along that tip, because that could be really helpful. And now this is ready to lay down on my thick white base. Usually when I'm using just plain Whisper White, I like to use the thick base, because it gives the card a sturdier base to work with. Hi there, Rosina. Hi, Fern. Thanks for joining in. So like I said, I love this this denim ribbon. It kind of actually like coordinates and brings together the gray and the blue tone together, which I like. And then now this piece of the Heart and Home Designer Series paper, I cut 3.5, yeah, I had to think, 3.5 by 2.75, and then I'm layering it on navy, then, which would be 3.75 by 3.75 by 3. There we go. I knew I'd kind of struggle with that a little bit on the video, because I kind of messed it up once when I was cutting it, and I thought, that's not layering, it's laying right on top. Okay, so that I'm just going to put there. And then I'm going to take and flip that over and put some dimensionals here in the corners. Hi there, Sherry. Thanks for joining in. Right, I'm gonna get some dimensionals and then one in the middle here and get those little pieces off camera. Otherwise they like to statically stick to everything. Now I'm just going to kind of center this, maybe just a skosh more towards the bottom than the top, like so. So we have that going across there and filling that in. Once again, coordinating with everything with the blues and such. Now the only stamping that I'm doing on the front is with some Night of Navy ink. I'll open that up. And then that's going to be from the Blessings of Home stamp set. Have a perfect birthday. And I just have this nice little strip, 1/2-inch strip here of basic white. So I'm just going to ink that up and stamp that out like so. Have a perfect birthday. And I'll just snip that with my paper snips and turn that over. Put a little bit of adhesive on there, like so. And this is just a 3/4 inch strip of Night of Navy. And Lisa's watching, so she'll be excited that I'm using up my little strips and scraps here. There. The adhesive was stuck to my finger. It's like, let go. And that I'm just going to eye. And then give that a little bit of a snip too. So a really easy way to get that on there. And then since I have like this nice little patch taken out of my dimensionals, I'm just going to kind of lay that down here like so and go, you know what? This strip across the bottom is going to be perfect for putting on the back side of my sentiment here. So my Have a Perfect Birthday, it almost looks like a cute little banner. That's going to be popped up with some dimensionals, and that's going to sit kind of right across here like so. If I can kind of put that equally from each distance. So there too, it's sitting down a little bit more. I'm not centering it like so. And it kind of takes on, like I said, that paisley look that you could pass for giving this as a guy card, which is always fun to get some ideas for guys. But like I said, obviously can be sent to the gals too. Now for accessorizing, I thought I would go and continue with the Blessings of Home suite or collection of products and use something from the classic Mattes Dots sheet. And with that, I'm just going to pull some of my white. So there's white, vanilla, black, and then, gosh, I'm pretty sure there was, let me look, because it's carrying over, and that way you'll know. In this new catalog, I'm going to go right to, since I've used it up, I'm like, okay, you guys might want to know what's in there because it's carrying over. So let me quick look that up because you guys are really good at asking questions like that. So I'm going to just jump on before anybody has to type it. Oh, it's gray, of course. Okay, so yeah, so we've got the black, the gray, the vanilla, and the white. So very basic neutral tones, which is great. I was going to say something blue, but I'm like, and it wouldn't surprise me since I've used up that whole section on here that it would be blue. But then I'm like, well, if it's Misty Moonlight, they probably wouldn't carry it over. Okay, so it comes with a large and then 2 small. So I'm just going to, within this honeycomb pattern here, or hive, from the 3D embossing folder, I'm just going to put one of the large in there. Hi there, Tammy Jo. And then take a small one and put it right next to it in that space. And it's almost like this little hive was meant to kind of hold and set those little matte dots in it. So you can kind of see that I just chose 3 little hive circles there and put those accessories right in there. So it kind of gives a little pop of accessory onto the corner there. And now for the inside, using that same stamp set, it has "You are a real blessing to everyone around you," and that goes perfectly because it's the same font and everything. So I'm just going to ink that up with some Night of Navy ink and stamp that center top so that there's still room for writing in the bottom part of it too. So there is your inspiration for today's card. Like I said, I give the dimensions during the video, so you can, if you want to switch out different pattern paper and kind of have this as a template for maybe other ideas or other paper that you might have on hand too, or swap out the embossing folder or something like that. Thank you, Sherry. So there you have it. Kind of doing like little mini series this month of June. It's busy here on the farm, and I have a huge garden, and I've been spending time outside and loving that because we just don't get to do a lot of that once the temperatures get yucky. And so I always feel like in Minnesota, when you can enjoy being outside, you need to do that. But like I said, I've also been spending a lot of time in my craft room and rearranging that and making things more organized, so it brings me more joy to give you guys ideas. So if you order, need supplies or products, and want to order, use the host code that I have here in the video, or that I will be posting with. It's the same code to post with the still shot of today's card. And any orders placed this month using that code will get a 3-pack of cards from me that I've been using here for the videos. So it's been fun to use those to get thank you packets out to you guys for using the code and such. And then if you miss the dimensions on the video, then you'll have the cards right in place to take out your ruler and get all those set up too. And it's always fun to hear what you guys do with the cards. A lot of you have received the cards and you're like, hey, that was a perfect card. I was able to send that out for this occasion or that occasion because I didn't have time to make a card. And other people save them, and then use them for different layouts and ideas and inspirations, which is great too. So I always think it's fun to hear back from you guys on how you're using cards. And sometimes I even get little texts saying, hey, look what I did with today's video, and it'll be something similar using different supplies and different color combinations, and I can tell that they followed my layout, and it's always kind of fun to see something different that way too. So my goal is to get 3 videos in for you guys this week, and so tomorrow I will be coming to you with video number 3 of the week at some point. So look for that tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.